standard form is ax plus by equals c. This is probably the form that you will see second most. So slope-intercept is the most popular, then standard form, and then point-slope form. But standard form, it tells you some things as well. It tells you the slope, it tells you x-intercept, and it tells you y-intercept. So the slope, how you find the slope is what you say negative a over b. So a is the coefficient of x, and b is the coefficient of y, okay? So you would take the opposite of the coefficient of x over the coefficient of y to find the slope if it's in standard form. To find the x-intercept, and I'm just going to abbreviate it, you do c, ooh, that's a bad c. Okay, you do c over a. So it's whatever it equals over the coefficient of the x, because you're finding the x-intercept, so it's over the coefficient of the x. Makes sense. The y-intercept would be c over the coefficient of the y, c over b. So it tells you three things that you can use to graph the equation, because once you know these three things, you can graph it on the coordinate plane. So let me do one. If I say I'm going to give it to you in slope-intercept form, and we are going to rewrite it in standard form. So in standard form, if you notice, the x and the y are on the same, okay, are on the same side. In this case, the x is over here, the y is over here. So I need to bring that negative 2x over to this side. Well, I look at the operation in front of it because I'm taking the whole negative 2x. And I see subtraction, so I see I'm going to add 2x to both sides. Negative 2x minus 2x is 0, because negative 2 plus 2 is 0. And then I just bring down that negative 18. Remember, I cannot drop that subtraction sign. And then over here, I can't combine those because they're unlike terms. So we have 2x plus y equals negative 18. And it's in standard form now. ax plus by equals c. So I'm going to rewrite that, and we're going to figure out the slope and everything. So 2x plus y equals negative 18. So it's in standard form now, so let's figure out the slope. Negative a over b. So the opposite of 2, which is negative 2, over b. What is the coefficient of y? It's not there, but we always know that it's understood as a 1. If it's not there, it's understood as a 1, so 1. So the slope, m stands for slope, slope is negative 2 on this case. Let's find the x-intercept. The x-intercept is c over a, c over the coefficient of the x. So negative 18 over 2, and you reduce that just like a fraction, equals negative 9. So the x-intercept, where it intercepts on the x-axis, is going to be at negative 9. The y-intercept is c over b, or c over the coefficient that's in front of the y. So c is negative 18, and b is 1. Negative 18 over 1 is negative 18. So that y-intercept is negative 18. So if you had your coordinate grid, I could graph negative 9 for my x-intercept, so it's over here, and then it doesn't go all the way down, but I could graph negative 18, and actually I wouldn't even need the slope. I could just connect those 2 points. So here again, x-intercept is negative 9, y-intercept is negative 18. Let's do one more. Okay, 8y equals 10 minus 2x. If I want to put it in standard form, I have to move this 2x over. So I look at what's in front of it, subtraction, so I'm going to add 2x to both sides. Those cancel each other out, just leaving me with a 10 over here. And then over here I have 2x plus 8y. So now it is in standard form. I'm going to erase this and rewrite it so it doesn't get a little confusion. 2x plus 8y equals 10. So now let's find the slope, the y-intercept, and the x-intercept. The slope is negative a over b, so the opposite of a would be negative 2 over b. The coefficient of y is 8, so negative 2/8, and we reduce that just like a fraction. It would become negative 1/4. The x-intercept is c over a, so c over the coefficient of the x-intercept, 10 over 2, and that becomes 5, so the x-intercept is 5, and then the y-intercept is c over b, so c over the coefficient in front of the y, and that actually reduces down to 5 over 4, or 1 1/4, and you would just graph that on the y-axis. So there you go. That is slope-intercept form. Now point-slope form.